Welcome back, Port Farms. First job today is we need a silo. I don't know what made me think about it. I think it was probably bringing the combine back and thinking, I haven't actually got anywhere to put any crops. So the area that I have looked at is, just getting the construction menu, this little bit of wasteland, I guess you'd call it here. I did think about down here. Now the only thing that we can't do anything. No, okay, that's fine. It's not a problem. So the silo that we're going to go for is one of these. Now I'm thinking kind of here. So what I want to do is paint as much of this area as I can in what can only be described as, no, not that one. Let's have a look. No, not that one either. No, not that one either. This one. Aha, new gravel. So let's make that round and make the shape bigger, and we'll see excuse me, how much of this we can actually get rid of. Now there we go. A little bit smaller, get in there. Lovely. Okie dokie. Now I've seen multiple comments in the past about how to get rid of these. So the way I do it is a bit of the greenery around. Yeah, that's it, that's one. There we go, and then get some grass and paint it over the top. Go back to new gravel and you'll find that they're gone. So to all those people that say, no, it doesn't work, you've got to go into GE, delete them. No, you haven't. Haven't at all. So let me get this bit titivated and I'll be back when we're about to place our new silo. Right, game saved. That's the important bit. Oh, and top tip as well, you don't actually need to put the, what would you call it? The ground texture down first. Just put the plants over it and that'll do it as well. So, building silo. Let me find the one that we want. What's the difference? So, for an extra... Whoa, is it bigger? Yeah. I don't think we're ever going to get 400,000 litres of crop without using some. So we're going to go out here. That doesn't look too shabby. You can see we've got the leftovers, leftover rubble from the construction. And if we go around here, yeah, it just kind of looks like the bushes have grown up around it. It's not going to affect anything at all. So, nice and level. Job is a good one. Next job, and it's a very quick job for the day, is just to repair the Massey and the Bredel. And then if we go into there, that now puts the cover on. 6 meter spreader unit. We don't want a play on it. We can change that. Wheel setup. I didn't know we could put narrows on that. That's quite cool. We'll stick it with standard for now. And we will customize that. A big flash. Let's attach that back up. Now this can live outside and we don't have to worry about wrecking any product inside of it. Let's just open the cover. Look at that. Right, we'll get this moved out of the way. Then we are going to head to the store with the class, the Red Rock trailer, and the fast track, wherever it is. We're going to pick up some more pig food. And we're also then going to grab an animal trailer as well. And we're going to get a few more pigs. So I'll see you in a second. So if I slow down just a touch and look in the mirror, you can just about make out the telehandler behind us. So the plan is to, like I say, purchase some more pig food, get that loaded up. We can then put this trailer on the back of the telehandler, which is about to drive into us. There we go. Come on, in you come. There we go. So we'll get that part up there. We'll leave that on for the minute until we've got it loaded up. And then we'll get ourselves a cattle trailer. We will head to the animal dealer, I think, actually, because we haven't been up there yet. We'll grab some cows. Some cows, my word. That's habit. Grab some more pigs. And then we can get them into the free range pasture. Now, I think the other thing I'm going to do is we can do it directly when we get down to the improvised pig pen. Is the piglets need a mummy piggy. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get them a mum, and yeah, it's a bit of an oversight before, really, wouldn't it? I mean, I guess you could buy piglets, but yeah. We will get a mother pig. So let me buy the pig food and we'll start to get it loaded up. So we want, let me remind myself. So we want both of them, don't we? So let's get ourselves 6 of those. And 6 of the base game food. There we go, that should all fit on to the trailer. So I'll get loading and I'll see you in a minute. So just to prove I haven't used auto load. This is where it all goes horribly wrong, no doubt. There we go. The good old Xbox controller coming in incredibly handy there. Let's get this pulled out here and get into the fast track. We will drop that off. Oh, you know, oh, it does. I have hooked up to this trailer before, so that's fine. I had a bit of a panic then, thinking, oh. But there we go. Let's get some straps on that. So now I think the best way to do this is get it out onto the main road and send it off back down to the farm, and we can grab ourselves an animal trailer, and yeah, we'll head off and purchase some pigs. So first time really up this end of the map, and we're right at the top, and that is the animal dealer there. But these deep rivers, you would not want to get that wrong coming along there, that's for sure. So if we go to the main road and turn left, I'll say main road, single track lane, we will come across the animal dealer. Right, so, or should I say sow? Ah, dear, oh dear. See, he laughed at my joke. Oh dear. Does this one unfold? Yes, it does. Are we in a trigger? No, we're not. Now we are. Right, that's quite loud. So, that is incredibly loud in your ear. Let's go for... Where are the sounds? So, orca, female. Back to piece with female so they can develop into sounds ready for slaughter. Let's go for the going to be used for production. Yes, that's what we want. So, if we get... This can hold 13, I think. So let's get 5 sow female for Berkshire ones. Okay. Now we're going to need a boar. I should only want 1, guess. There we go. Now we've got space. So what we could do... Oh, we could do this all in one go, couldn't we? Let's go for... Land races. We've got Berkshire's black-pied. So 5... By... Yes. And a boar. Yes. Now, I can't remember, and we're going to have to check. Oh, we got a mixture. Okay, well, we'll go for a... Tell you what then, we'll go for a surrogate female. And we'll just pretend that she is there. Foster mother. Right. That's that lot loaded up and didn't actually cost us that much. So now we can head back down to the farm, get these all unloaded, and then probably get them fed would be a good idea, I think. And then probably move on some time, I think. Okay, so first things first, let's get the... That one, wasn't it? Yes, select, move to husbandry. Super. We can now close the gate. We can pull forward, because that's important, otherwise we will smack things off of the fence in the shed. And we can now go and empty the remaining pigs and pigs, boars, sows, whatever, into their new home. Right then, pigs and pigettes. I don't think that's actually correct at all, is it? 5 of you, yes, you can go. And there is 5 of you, yes, you can go. And you lucky gentleman can get to it in there. So that's that done. There we go. Brings it to life. The pigs and the deer. Now, slight issue is this rather not large, but a bit of a gap here. So, have we got any decent gates installed that will do us to block this so the pigs do not escape? Is that a gate? No, that's a fence. Let's have a look. Land is not owned by you. Yeah, it is. Okay. Gateway. And it's not owned by you. That is not going to be big enough to get harvesters through. I think what we're going to do is leave it for now. We'll see how the pigs get on. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And I'll also, in the background, have a think of whether there's a different gate fence pack, maybe. Because I think the whole, you know, we've got a double gate here, so it's pointless putting a single gate down that end if we were to use that as a field entrance. Or alternatively, we could just go up the main drive and I could put some fencing across there. Let me have a quick think, and yeah, I'll have made a decision, honest, and then we'll get to feeding. So 10 seconds later, and I've made my mind up. We're going to put in that one. There we go. Super duper. So that'll keep the pigs nice and safe and means that they won't get munched up in a combine. We can get in here, and yeah, jobs are good and really with that one. Let's have a quick look at them. Do they need any water? Because if they do, that is going to be another expense. Yes, they do. That is horrendous. Right. Water tank time. Water, and then we'll get them some food. Well, this is multitasking at its finest, even if I do say so myself. So we'll shut the gate. Being next to the busy road, we don't want any escapees. So let's jump back in here and see if we can work out which trigger is which. There we go. That would be the food one then. Hopefully they'll take all of that. There we go. What does that do for them? Okay, so we're going to need a fair bit more. What's that about? Just under a third, but that's fine. So water in this one. There we go. We'll get that unloaded. We'll grab another couple of bags, I think. And then what we'll need to start doing pretty soon is hoping that, well, the corn will do one of the energy food. So that's fine. How much water did they take? Oh, that's good. That's plenty for now. So we'll get that refilled for next time. Or probably refill it another time. There we go. We can leave that there. We'll grab another couple of bags. And then we'll see how far we think the corn is off being harvest ready. And we may well advance some time to get that harvest done. Because then we should be able to replant this year, hopefully. So I'll grab a couple more bags and I'll see you when we're feeding them to the pigs. So I've grabbed another 2 bags of each, just because it should then at least take them to about halfway, possibly just over. And there we go, lovely. So just under 8,000 litres of food. These ones are happy as well. Excellent. So their health will now start to slowly, there you go, creep up every hour. Jobs are good. Let's make sure there's no pigs behind us. Right. Tell you what we'll do now. We will. So the one thing I have remembered is we've still got our loan. Now, we could pay that off. I think we've got about 70-something thousand left. But there doesn't seem a great deal of point at the moment. So I think what we'll do is we'll keep the loan for now. I think it's £2 a month, which is fine. And then we've got the cash there, because I think we probably will need to buy a little bit more pig food, or we potentially start to buy the individual constituent parts to make up or to fill each of the food groups. But we can see on that. another time. So, engine off on that. Let's just run up here and check on these ones. I think they're pretty good. Yeah, they've got plenty of straw. Manure is starting to build up, but not massively. They're so cute. Let's have a look how our field of wheat is going. So we'll have to spray that as soon as the weeds germinate. Like I said, like it's saying, we could weed it with a weeder, but using precision farming, it does actually pay you to use the see and spray technology. So I think what we will do is let's just have a quick look at the calendar for corn. We've got quite a big window for corn. Now, ours is in the last growth state, so it could be foraged, but we don't need maize silage. I think what we're going to do is we're going to just wait till it's ripe, I guess you'd say. Harvest it. We can also, if we wanted to make CCM, we could put the corn into the starter mill, I think it's called. Let's just have a quick look. So into Maize Plus, yeah, the starter. So in here we can set it to CCM mill, and we can put corn in there, which will grind it into CCM, and then we can feed that as a feed concentrate. That's good. We haven't got to ferment it, which is a step that we can skip, or miss, should I say. Is there anything else? So these are all the different purchasable bales. So we could buy CCM if we needed to. But I think for now, what we'll do is we'll start to just move through the time a little bit more. I will have a look at the contracts and see if there's anything that we can do with our kit. I don't want to do loads. But yeah, if there's nothing else for us to do, we may as well help somebody else out. Well, if you're new here, you won't know that I do have a bit of a problem. And that problem is contracts. I do love a contract. Now, I did a recce and I think it's in there. Now, I'm hoping that we are going to fit. So, let's see how this goes. I think I've probably messed this up already. Yes, I have. Let's, oh, the traffic. I tell you, coming down here, the lanes are, let's put it this way, interesting. Now, yeah, so as I was saying, I love a contract. Who doesn't? We've taken a little one. It's in field 99, which you can just see through there. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to the pub car park and we'll turn around. Yeah, so we're going to do sorghum harvest contract. It's not a great deal of money, but something a bit different. And yeah, we've not done any harvesting yet. In fact, can we get in through this way? Let's have a look down here, shall we? There must be some... Aha. Around the back here. I want to knock the header off. There we go. That'll do. That's better. Right. I'll get the header attached and I'll see you when we start in the headlands. So just opening up the field. Now, looking at my list, so standard Maize Plus, you can't use sorghum or pigs. But as I said in, I think it might have been the first episode maybe, that we can always customise it. So, you know, if we want to grow the different crops and experience those and change the recipe up a bit, because, you know, pigs eat anything within reason, you know, we should be able to edit the Maize Plus recipe and add in things, you know, so if we do a bunch of contracts, got leftover grain or whatever, then we could always add that into the mix. So I don't think I've been... Oh, well, I haven't been around many of the fields, but is this the one that Scroft uses for his role play? I can't remember if it is or not. But yeah, whatever. So I've left the time on ×5. It is a bit of a murky September day. It's not going to take us long to do this field at all, and I'd be surprised. We might need to unload, but we may get it all done before we need to call the fast track with the Richard Weston trailer on it. So we'll just finish. We'll do 2 headlands. We've got quite a lot of space around the field, so 2 should be enough. And then, yeah, we'll do a couple of up and down rows and we'll be finished. Well, we're rapidly approaching 100%. I didn't think we'd fill up quite as quick as this, to be fair, but obviously the farmer in question has looked after the field, so we'll stick the auger out. We won't bother with the beacons because we haven't got anyone waiting for us. We'll get to the end of this row and we'll pop down, get the JCB and the trailer. That's if we make it to the end of the row, which we're not going to. There we go. So we'll engine off and we'll go and get the tractor and trailer. So approaching the field from another different direction. That's what I quite like about, well, this field at least. There's the entrance we came in through there. There's this one. There's the one that we tried to get in with the harvester at the start. And I'm sure there's another one between the houses. So plenty of options. For an in and an out route. But my word, are these snug gateways. Let's get that over there a touch. Try not to smack the trailer on the fence or the post. This could be a quite quick 1,500 quid. This could go. We can just abandon that there. Engine off, beacons off. Turn the lights off as well. Round into the John Deere. Fire that up, get it unloaded, and crack on with the rest of the field. So not much more to do. Got this up, and then we've got the line of somebody that didn't use GPS. And I was just thinking that I think, although we've got the easy way to feed the pigs, I think I do want to start gradually. Well, we are going to start gradually, sort of either buying in stuff that is not ready yet. So stuff like, well, we're going to have the maize, so that'll do the energy food. We can buy in boxes of carrots for the moisture food. We could buy in some either soybeans, canola, that sort of thing for the protein. And then we can make our own CCM from the corn. So it's just building those constituent parts like you would with TMR in base game. You need your grass silage, you need your hay, you need your straw. So it's just that. It's not, you know, and with this you've got, or with Maize Plus should I say, you've got the instructions there. They are meticulously prepared, and it tells you what to do. So that's all we are doing, is we're following the instructions provided by the farming agency guys. So yeah, I think that's the plan. So if we get, I don't know if we can use sorghum in grain grist. I don't think. Well, you can. Oh, so even better, we could make our own grain grist if we wanted to. So I think maybe we need to look at purchasing ourselves a start a mill next time, possibly. Right, that's that done. We can then close that up as well. We'll turn the lights off for now and turn off the engine. The header down, there we go. I suppose what we could do as well, if we wanted to store the CCM, is we could get the baler and then bale it straight away. That's a possibility as well. What was the advert? The possibilities are endless. Can't remember. Gone. But yeah, we've got plenty of different ways of starting to make these, like I say, the constituent parts for feed. Now, where are we going? We are going around the back here. So bottom left you can see the exclamation mark. I'm guessing it's here. So I don't particularly... There we go. So let's keep finger on the trigger and see how we get on. What have we got? Oh, 373 litres. We might as well plug that. And we'll just use the corn. I'm not putting 373 litres of sorghum through the mill. So that's that done. So we can send... Should we send this back on auto drive? Why not? So, Summer Lane Farm, medium petrol tank. Go. Good luck with those narrow lanes. What? Where are you? So, top tip, which I should have followed myself, is if you're not sure where the course is, at least give auto drive half a chance and get it pointing. At least a longer track. There you go. Right, that's that sorted. Let's get the combine, take the header off, and we'll get back down to the yard. So, combine back at the yard. Trailer dropped off just down by the silo. We have got the drill on, and we are set to linseed because we're going to take sowing contract that is available in field 45. So we can collect on the harvesting one. There's a couple of little ones around. So nothing that's going to make us mega bucks. And we're not always going to do them. But at the minute, until the corn's ready, there is diddly squat for us to do. Talking of diddly squat, and I can't... Is it FS landscaping? Or is they the ones doing Bannon Road? Somebody is making a diddly squat. I'm pretty sure of it. And I can't for the life of me remember the name of the modder. So I do apologise for that. Don't want to open the door. I want to shut the window a bit. There we go. Close the door. There we go. Right. So we're going to head to field 45. Got linseed set. Hopefully we've got enough seed. Would be nice if we have. Because then that means I've only had to buy... I did buy a bag. And I think we'll go the main roadway this time. Just for a bit of differentiation. That's what it's all about, isn't it? So I'll see you up at the field and we can crack on and do a bit of seeding. So I've done 2 headlands and we're just squaring off now this side of the field. Go, lift up the seeder and back onto the course. Lower down. And then I think what we might have to do is do a bit of an awkward turn to get that bottom bit. And then I think we're going to head over into the middle of the field and just start splitting it up that way. 59% of the seed left. So spin back round this way. There we go. We've done that row. I think it's just a tiny little bit here. There we go. Not going to take much to do that side. Go. And we'll even give ourselves an extra headland at this end. Just to make our lives a little bit easier. There we go. Then if we spin round, get the tractor pointing in relatively the direction we want to go. It is struggling a little bit on the hill. We definitely can't use the Massey because that's even worse. But yeah, there may need to be a tractor upgrade at some point, but it really anything much bigger and we are going to struggle to get it into the gateways. So we'll have to persevere, but it's doing all right. Gets there, a little bit of wheel slip here and there, but nothing too horrendous. Did I just see it pop up 40% complete? I think I did. So hopefully we've got enough seed. I'm thinking we might do, but failing that, the shop is just there. So as long as it stays open, we should be all good. And at least this 7.5 grand, is it? And the other 1,500 quid, so 9 grand. It's a bit more pig food if we need to buy it, because I think the next episode is going to be into probably October. If when I'm advancing the time the corn becomes ready to harvest, then we might do September 3, but it doesn't really matter if we leave it a day. So we'll see, but let me crack on, do a bit more of this, and we'll catch up very shortly. So we've done, not that you can see because it's going dark, we've done the right hand side of the field, and just finishing up now on the left hand side. We are at 83% complete on the contract. We got 900 and something litres left of linseed, or seed, linseed seed. So I think we're going to be okay. Now obviously, if we just jump out of cab a minute, it looks very spectacular, but not the best for your viewing pleasure. So I will finish this up, I will collect on the contract, and then next time we see each other, it will either be September the 3rd, that sounds really obvious, or we'll be into October. Just because we'll go for this row because I've messed up there. Yeah, so if corn's ready tomorrow, September 3rd, then we'll do that. If not, I'll see you in October, and yeah, we'll catch up then. So thank you very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.